Welcome to the Soul Train Express. Before we start, I have a quick message for you. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. Number 1, it's free. What? Yes, it is. Number 2, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone. Yes. Number 3, Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and many more. And you can make money from your podcast. What? Yes, you can. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. All right, y'all. Now it's time to get some daily encouragement from the Soul Train Express.
Good morning, beautiful people. This is the Soul Train Express, and my heart is grieving for the state of the nation. There's so much going on in this world. So I hope y'all are praying fervently because Satan is busy. He is always busy offering counterfeit alternatives to all that God does in an attempt to create chaos, to confuse and deceive us. Despite Satan's attempt to convince us otherwise, God's word says a corrupt tree cannot bring forth good fruit. Satan is a corrupt tree. He cannot bring forth anything good. He cannot cause us to operate in love, joy, peace, patience, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, and self-control. That's the fruit of the Spirit. He just can't do it. It's not in him. Good fruit is not part of his nature. You can check out that fruit of the Spirit in Galatians 5:22-23. Satan's fruit is worthless. It's spoiled, it's rotten, and poisonous, and he wants us to be miserable. He just wants to make us miserable, folks. He's always trying to convince and persuade us through his influence. He comes only to lie, kill, and destroy. So, know that his goal is to deceive you. He looks for portholes. In other words, weaknesses in us. When we lack the proper motivation for doing spiritual things, he sees opportunity. When we fail to receive and experience the joy of the gospel, we leave a porthole open for him to enter in and become persuasive. As a result, we begin to find keeping the commandments isn't for today. We compromise. Reading God's word starts to feel like drudgery, and Satan knows that if he can get us to feel this way, we are likely to stop doing what we know is right. Are you tracking with me, peeps? Listen, the devil is a liar. That crafty old serpent deceives us into believing that joy and happiness comes from having an easy breezy life. Having fun all the time, making tons of fast money, partying, or getting thousands of social media likes. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But they do not. The truth is that there is no joy or happiness without sacrifice or something challenging to overcome. I'm telling you, resisting the devil and fleeing feels good, folks. Like me, some of you love to ponder on God's truth, things that embrace wisdom, things that are pure, good, lovely, uplift, and are positive. So, of course, another result of Satan throwing us off track is with distraction, which causes us to ponder less and less on the things of God. Satan is relentless in pursuit to distract us because he knows that pondering, especially the scriptures, leads to conversion, greater conviction, and revelation. Train of thought for today. You know I like to leave you with a train of thought. Joy lies in the fight, in the attempt, in the suffering involved, not in the victory itself. That's by Mahatma Gandhi. I love you to life. This is Joni J, and I'll talk to you later. See you next week.